IEBCOPY utility is used to copy members from one PDS file to another PDS file. Now, what is a PDS file?
Mm-hmm.
These are all PDS
Yeah,
files.
yeah,
These
correct.
libraries are all PDS files. Okay,
Yeah.
it may JCL
Mm-hmm.
library, COBOL library, whatever it is. All these are PDS files. Now, inside a PDS file, if you go inside, you will have members. So here I have 116 members. Each member is a JCL because this PDS is a JCL library. So each member
Mm-hmm.
inside this is a JCL. This is a JCL. This is a JCL. This is a JCL. This is a JCL, like that. Okay, and each JCL has
Mm-hmm.
its own code. Now in real time, you will not have this kind of names. So generally, in real time, we have names which is related to the application name. And also you will not have this kind of a JSL library. You will have, if your application name is ABC, you will have abc.jslib. I'm just saying this kind of names, abc.jslib. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
inside this library, all the JCL names also will start with ABC. ABC 1 2 3 4, maybe ABC 1 2 3 0001, ABC 1 0002, ABC 0003, like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now here I have kept the names based on the concept that I'm
Oh.
uh, teaching. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
just
understood.
ignore the
Mm.
naming convention. Now this PDS has so many members, 116. If
Yeah.
someone asks you to create a new PDS, what is the best way of doing it? One way of doing that is to go to start 3.2, allocate within single
Mm-hmm.
quotes matc.jb.jcl1. Suppose this is the new name. Enter,
Mm-hmm.
and it's correct only. Directory block 5 I have given.
Yeah.
Just 1 second, I'm getting a call. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, what is the best way of creating this? Going to start
Mm-hmm.
3.2 and just give directory block, press enter, it will be created.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The
Does
directory
it
blocks
allocate?
formula is 6n-1, right?
Yeah, 6 and -1.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
keep different. So see, the best way of doing these things are what how much directory blocking you to give.
Mm-hmm.
Either you check an existing library with the information, check how much it has, and same thing you can
Okay.
give for this new one also. Okay,
New one. Mm-hmm.
and this is actually not how we generate the PDS files. There is one more way which we do. That is the easiest one. So you have an existing library. Either do CO
Okay.
here,
Mm-hmm.
copy.
Copy.
CO means copy,
Copy. Okay.
okay? CO means
Okay.
copy. Then it will open, all the members will open. Write C here. C means
Mm-hmm.
copy. So like in
Mm-hmm.
this JCL library, how many members are there? 116. Whichever member you want to copy, just give C in front of that. Or
Mm-hmm.
if you want to copy only this one, give it this one. Or if you want to copy these three, C, 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 press enter. Now
Mm-hmm.
it will ask you to give the new library name,
Okay. Okay.
matc.jcl2.
Mm-hmm.
Here, see, it was already there. I think it did not get copied. These two got copied. And
Mm-hmm.
this new library has the same attribute as the library from where you just copied it. It has the same attributes. So that way you don't need to worry about this
Mm-hmm.
um, directory block also. How much directory block you
Okay.
should
Okay.
give. So this is the best way of
Mm-hmm.
doing. Go to any library. You don't need to write CO also here. You just open it first, view, then give C in front of
Mm-hmm.
anything, and then write the new library name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the way.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to go to start 3.2, that is some fresher people do like that. Start 3.2 and do like this. Okay. But
Okay.
sometimes
Okay. Got it.
while creating PS files, we have to do from start 3.2 when we have to specifically give a length. But the pro people,
Mm-hmm.
like experienced people, they don't do like that. Whenever you have to
Just
create a
command.
PS file also, just give CO, press enter, create a new
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there
Got it.
comes a
Got
twist. If a file has a length of 100, but if you want to create a file with length 120, if you open a file with 100, write CO, start 3.4 file name, then type CO in front of the file name, press enter. And while creating, if you give length 120, then what will happen is the output file, the new file will have 20 junk characters at the end, because 100 characters, 100 length is coming from the initial file, input file, and the remaining 20 that you are additionally adding will probably have junk characters. That is again a bad approach. That is why either you create from start 3.2 if the lengths are differing, or you can use
it.
sort utility. Use sort utility. Let me show you how. Sort utility. So go to any JCL.
Mm-hmm.
Now this input file that I have, yes, okay, it has length and 1000. Sorry, what is that? I think 100 or something. It has 80. Okay, so your requirement
Got
is
it.
to create a file with length 100. So write an
Okay.
output file name. Sort field is equal to copy. In indirect field is equal to 1 is to 1 comma 80 comma 20x. It means 1 is to 1 comma 80 means you are copying the 80 characters from the input file, because input file has 80 only. And 20x means you are adding 20 spaces. X means spaces. 20 means the length. 20 spaces you are adding in the output file. So 80 plus 20,
Mm-hmm.
it is becoming 100. Got
Okay.
it?
1:1 means.
This is the indirect field condition.
Condition.
It means first one means output file position. Second
Okay.
one means input file position. 80 means length of the field in input
Length
file.
of.
That means
Mm-hmm.
in output file first position, you want to write whatever is present in input file first position till 80 length. 1:1, 80.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this is the only example, indirect fields is the only example where you can control the writing in the output file. From which position you want to write. If you write 5 here, so in output file, it will start writing from 5th position. First 4 positions will be left empty. Okay. Now in our
Okay. Okay.
example, we need 100 characters. So 1:1, 80, 20x. So
Mm-hmm.
80 plus 20 will be 100. This is already present or what? Yes, 4 is already present. We can delete all these files. Now submit. Yes, 4. I. So, what is the file name? Oh,
Yes, for only.
here logical record length I have written
Okay.
it. You can, there's a conflict. Whenever you hard coded length, that will only take. So you can comment out this line. This line is not required.
Mm-hmm.
So now submit it. The 100, okay. And if you
Okay.
check
Okay.
the data is also present and exactly what is there in the input file. If you open in
Mm-hmm.
browse mode, you will also be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
Now this file already had some junk. These are junk characters which will properly not created. So you can ignore this part. But this way, if you create a file, there will be no junk character in the output file. So input file has a length of 80, output file has a bigger length. So if you do 1:80, so this is like initializing the remaining 20 positions. What is the,
Mm-hmm.
since our files are always alphanumeric, okay? So alphanumeric's default value is always spaces. So you are initializing you are adding 20 lengths and at the same time you are initializing also. So that there is no junk character. Okay. And
Okay.
so you can directly write like this, or you can write 81:20x. That means from 81st position of output file, you are adding 20 spaces. Both will work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah, yeah, got it. 84.
If
I
you want
need
to
to
do like
practice a
this.
lot if you want to remember.
Hmm. So 1:1, 80, 81:20x, the
20.
100 length,
Mm-hmm.
comma 101 position. Oh, or wait, 10x, okay, 90 position. So 91 wish to see Harish. So what I'm doing here
Mm-hmm.
is first 80 characters I'm copying from input file. From 81st position of output file, I'm adding 10 spaces. So it is total length is becoming 90. Now from
Mm-hmm.
91st position in the output file, I'm adding Harish in every line. Okay. So
Okay.
what will be the length
Mm-hmm.
of the file? Tell me.
80, 90. 91 only, right?
No. It is dynamic
Uh,
allocation of the length here. Why dynamic allocation? See, we have commented out this. What is the DCB parameter to mention the length and format? When
length and.
you
Mm-hmm.
write it, it means you have hard coded the length and format. I have
Mm-hmm.
commented out because if I don't comment out, this thing will be meaningless. Now, what I have done is I am taking 80 characters from input file, adding 10 spaces, then adding a character called Harish in every line at 91st position. Now, when I have copied 80 characters from input file, what is the format of the input file? FB. So output file has automatically become FB. Now, what is the length of the output file? If you calculate all the characters, it will be dynamic allocation. 80 plus 10, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96.
Mm-hmm.
Submit. See, 96.
96.
And go inside, calls. See, at 91st position of every line, Harish is there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Clear?
Yeah, yeah, clear.
This is a, see, sort example is like you can have unlimited JCLs with sort examples. Unlimited examples you will have in sort. Sort does
Yeah, yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
while doing the class, we mainly practice 6 to 7 examples which are regularly
Mm-hmm.
used. But there will be so many different examples you can't think of also. Sometimes this indirect field
Mm-hmm.
condition will go to 2 3 lines. So at 72nd position we give
Yeah, yeah.
hyphen.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Mm-hmm.
this condition, this kind of condition. So if the input file has length 2000 and few out of
Mm-hmm.
the 2000, you want to copy around 15 fields from input file to output file with indirect field. Now in one
Mm-hmm.
line it is not possible. So you will write till here at 72nd position you have to give a hyphen. It will mean
Mm-hmm.
the continuation. And the input indirect field you will continue in the next line. Like from here it should actually start. And
Okay.
hyphen. So if you write this kind of conditions here also, so next line also, mm, it will be like, so 1 is to 1 comma 80, suppose 81 is to something 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 comma 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 comma, these kind of conditions if you are continue in multiple lines at 81st at 72nd position you have to give hyphen in every line so that it continues to the next line. One second, huh?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, clear this example.
Yeah. Length is there any limit for length? Like always we use 80 only, right? Mostly.
Oh, it is
We
like kind
can
of a standard length which we do for practice purpose, but in projects there is no rule that you will have 80. It totally depends on the
80.
requirement, how much data the other application or the client is sending to you. Totally depends on that.
Mm-hmm.
So see, there is one more
Okay.
example of sort. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I have taken a file PS. I'm creating an output for
Mm-hmm.
PS10. What I have written here is option copy inrect find rep
Understand.
in C Deva out C Joseph start position 1 end position 10. So this is the input file. Now what I have written here is inrect find rep means find and replace. Inrect means in the input file. In the input record, in the
Mm-hmm.
find the input record and replace in. If you find Deva, replace it with Joseph. In means input, out means output. So in the input file, wherever you have Deva, change it with Joseph. Now, where should Deva be present? That length also I mentioned. If Deva is present from first position till 10 length, that means if in the first 10 positions of the input file, if you have this word called Deva, it will be changed to Joseph in the output file.
Joseph. Mm-hmm.
Correct? If Deva
Got
is
it. Got
present
it.
at any other position, it will not be changed.
Mm-hmm.
So PS10, see, in the input file here we had Deva. It is
Mm-hmm.
changed to Joseph. Here also we have a Deva, but it is not changed. Why? Because it does not fall in the first 10 positions. It is 27 position 4 length. But this
Mm-hmm.
Deva falls in the first 10 positions, so it is converted.
Okay.
Nothing else is converted from Deva to Joseph. See, got
Mm-hmm.
it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got it. Got
This is called find replace. There is another thing. This is also sort, okay? So from an option copy in rec if then. In rec
it.
if then when 1 comma 10 comma cheq c Deva overlay 50s to c Joseph. It means if in the input file in the first 10 positions you have Deva, in the same record at 50th position you have to add Joseph. It is not replacing. It is finding and
Okay.
overlaying.
Okay. Okay.
Finding
Mm-hmm.
and overlaying means in the first 10 positions, see when 1 is 1 comma 10 cheq c Deva. That means in the first 10 positions when you have Deva, in the
There were.
same record overlay at 50th position add Joseph.
Okay. Okay.
Submit it.
Two closing packets are there.
Dataset not found. Oh, I'm using the output file as disk equal to old. Disk equal to old means existing file. So this PS6 does not
Okay. Okay.
exist already.
Mm-hmm.
So submit. This one only thing. Yes. See, in the first 10 positions, wherever I have
There were.
Deva, in the same record at 50th position, Joseph is added. Joseph is not
Mm-hmm.
added for any other record.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yeah, got it. Okay, first. Yeah,
Or you
okay.
can, I think, do it this way also. You can add a condition. I'm not sure it should work. So in the first 10 positions, if there is Deva, or in the first 10 positions, if you have Jahangir, for both of them,
Okay.
add 50.
Yes.
Add Joseph at
Mm-hmm.
50. Let us see. I'm not sure whether it
Mm-hmm.
will open.
Data set.
It is done. So for Deva
Oh,
also
okay.
Joseph, for Jahangir also, here also Jahangir, Joseph added. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You add and condition here, and.
It
In
will
the
take.
first 10 positions,
Okay.
there should be Deva, and if the salary is 60,000
Mm-hmm.
and salary starts at 11th position 5 length. 11 5 length. If it is
60.
60,000 and condition. If in the first 10 positions you have Deva and also in the same record at 11th position you have say it is correct, no? At
Correct.
11th
Correct. They
position you
are
had 60,000.
60,000.
So
Mm-hmm.
if you write salary 50,000, let us see this time.
Mm-hmm.
See, now it is not added because it does not match
Okay.
the
Okay.
criteria. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of and or
Yeah, I got
conditions
it.
you have to use. You can use.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is a input file. So there's an input file. In this file you have 6 records, but you want to copy only the first 3 records in the output file. You don't want to copy the remaining 3.
Okay.
Or let us say you don't want to copy the first 3, you want to copy the last 3. From fourth record,
Mm-hmm.
onwards, you want to copy. So what you have to do is sort field is equal to copy skip rec equal to 3. That means skip the first 3 records. Copy, but
Skip.
skip the first 3 records. Don't copy
Mm-hmm.
the first 3 records. If you submit,
Right.
so this is the input file. From these last 3 records should be copied. Ashok, Jahangir, Prem Kumar. So PS8 it was. See, Ashok, Jahangir, Prem Kumar. Only the 3. Got
Mm-hmm.
it?
Yeah, yeah, got it.
Similarly, if you want to copy the first 3 records, so you want to copy Deva, Jahangir, and Hamid. Only these 3.
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is stop after. Stop after. That means copy but stop
Okay.
after 3.
3. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm.
Stop
Skip.
after 3.
Mm-hmm.
Skip rec.
Mm-hmm.
That means to skip those number of records. Stop up means to stop after those many records.
Mm-hmm.
See, Deva, Jahangir, Hamid.
First 3. Mm-hmm.
Got it? Clear?
Yeah, yeah, got it. Yeah, clear. If we want, I mean, first line, third line, fifth line, like that.
No, that is not possible with
That is not
sort
possible.
with
Okay,
JSL.
okay.
For that, you
Mm-hmm.
need to write program.
Okay,
So
okay.
that is what when
Mm-hmm.
IB Jenner was there, with IB Jenner you could copy data from input file to output file, but everything,
Okay.
whatever
Yeah,
input file
everything.
has, everything was copied to output file, no
Mm-hmm.
filter, nothing. Then came requirement that I want only first 3 records or only last 3 records or unique records, or I want to split a
Mm-hmm.
file, I want to merge multiple files. Then IB Jenner fails. That time sort was invented. That
Third.
with sort
Mm-hmm.
utility we can do. Now,
Okay,
whatever you
okay.
said that we want first record, third record, fifth record, then COBOL program was invented. So no, sort also cannot do that. For
Okay.
this kind of things, now we need a program, proper program. See, this sort
Mm-hmm.
utility, IBGen and utility, these are also programs. But these programs were
Mm-hmm.
written for specific purpose. You cannot expect this kind of first record, third record, fifth record with this kind of already defined program. These programs have their own specific functionality, which is already configured in mainframe. So whatever it has,
Mm-hmm.
that much only it has. It cannot do anything extra other than that. But
Okay.
COBOL program is a thing which will be written by you, which will be
Yeah,
written by
yeah.
a developer. So whatever he wants, whatever you do with IB General, whatever you do with sort, everything, including any extra thing, first record, third records, event records, whatever requirement is there in the whole world, everything can be handled through COBOL because it's a proper programming where it is user defined. Based on your
Yeah, yeah.
requirement, you
User
will
defined.
write. Based on your
Mm-hmm.
requirement, you'll write the program. So that is the thing. Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Mm, mm. Next is sort is done, okay? So this much only we have
Yeah,
in
yeah.
sort.
Mm-hmm.
After sort, so IBGen are done, sort done. IB copy also I have shown you. Oh, IB copy I have not shown. So
Yeah, yeah.
IB copy this IB copy we don't use in real time at all. This kind of JSL. What I showed you na, in the beginning of the class, how you copy members from one file to one PDS to another PDS.
Yeah, yeah. CO,
Manual
CO. Yeah.
copy. Just
Mm-hmm.
CO or open the file. Just give C in front of any member.
Mm-hmm.
Press enter. Write the new file name. Copy. Press enter. It will be copied. But
Okay. Mm-hmm.
writing a JCL to copy members from one member to another member is just theoretical thing. Can be done practically, but these are fresher things, okay? So anyway, I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
IB copy is another
Do
utility.
we use uh 3.3 option?
3.3 is for move and copy. You can move, you can do that. but see, copy data set or members, move data set or members, both are there. Okay, you can use this one also. But these are also
Yeah.
some things which are there theoretically we don't use. Copy means what?
Mm-hmm.
If you copy data from one PS file to another PS file, say copy paste, Control C, Control
Copy
V.
paste. Yeah.
Or if you members you copy Control C, Control V, you can move
Mm-hmm.
to new member. Move means if you copy one PS file to another
Yeah.
PS file, after getting copied, the input file gets deleted automatically. And
Yeah. It's
also
cut
the
and paste.
members also will be deleted from input file. So
Yeah. Yeah.
these options
Mm-hmm.
don't use. These
Mm-hmm.
you if you know it's fine, but we generally will never use this in
Use
real
it.
time. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now
Mm-hmm.
IB copy here I have written an input file jahangir.jclib. There is an output file jahangir.jclib5. So let me just show
Mm-hmm.
you. Let me see how many I have. Okay. Now, the input DD name is DD1, output is DD2. These are user defined. Any name you can give here. There is no predefined name for IB copy. Now, output file I'm
Okay.
creating. So since these names are user defined, you need to tell the system which is input, which is output,
Okay.
because
Okay.
system does
Mm-hmm.
not know. These are user defined things, right? So I've written two
Mm-hmm.
files and system does not know from which one you want to copy to which one. So you need to tell the
Mm-hmm.
system. That is what you have to write within SYNDD star. It is called in-stream data. In-stream data means whenever a utility, there's a utility which we execute which can do more than one task, or which uses more than one file. That time you need to tell the system which is input file, which is output file, or if it can do more than one task, you need to tell the system what exactly you want to do in this JCL. What exactly you
Mm-hmm.
want to do in this JCL. So that thing has
Yeah.
to be specifically mentioned, like sort also we mentioned, because sort can do a lot of things. Now here copy in DD input dataset, then copy from input dataset DD1 to output dataset DD2. That is going from here to here. You're telling which is
Mm-hmm.
input, which is output. If you copy, you submit it, all the members from the input JCL library will be copied to JCL lib 5. So here it has 93 members input. See, output JCL lib also has 93 members. Everything is copied.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to copy some selective members, how will you do? That time you can write this one. Copy in DD1. Okay, it is like merging two files into one file. You
Mm-hmm.
have taken, I have taken two input files. I'm copying, I'm creating one output file. So there are three files
Okay.
total. Now system does not know which is input, which is output. So I have written copy in DD equal to DD1 comma DD2. That means both of these are input files. Out DD, DD3, DD3 is the output file. Select member this one and this one. So
Mm-hmm.
these two members only will be copied from these two files. Now from which one will it be copied? It will be copied in a sequence. Sequence as in it will search in it will be searched in a sequence. First member will be first searched in DD1 file. If it is present, it will be copied to DD3 and it will not be checked in DD2 again. If this member is not present in DD1, then only it will go to DD2 and it will be searched. If it is found in DD2, it will be copied here. Second member will be
Okay.
searched in DD1 first. If it is found, will be copied. If it is not found, it will be copied. It will be searched. If it does not find, the system does not find it here also, nothing will be copied. This is called merging
Okay.
of multiple files. Third
Mm-hmm.
example is excluding members. Select member is to include and exclude member is to exclude. So there is an input file, there is an output file. I have written exclude member. That means copy everything, all the members from input file to output file, excluding this member.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Copy everything. Okay,
Okay.
so for
Okay.
theoretical purpose, you should know. Otherwise, we generally don't do.
We use it.
So
Okay.
I'll see if with any other DD name it works or not. So let me see. Just lift 6. Let me give Rish frame. Let us see
Mm.
it works or not. Rish. So let me submit. Connect successful, right?
It is successful.
So
Mm-hmm.
PS6. See, all the members are copied. So what does it prove?
Okay.
That these DD names are not mandatory for IB copy. There is no predefined DD name. It means for IB
Yeah.
genre, we always use CCUT1 and CCUT2. You
CCTV.
cannot use anything
Mm-hmm.
else other than that. That is why in case of IB genre, there is no sysinddd start. There is always sysinddd dummy because the DD names are fixed. And also, IB
Mm-hmm.
general can do only one thing to copy data from input to output. There is no filter. There is no two tasks that IB general can do. That is why there is no in-stream data that you have to write. That is why it's a dummy statement. So we write sysinddd dummy. Fixed DD names
Okay.
and
Yeah.
also only one task. But for sort, input is sort in, output is sort of, these are fixed, but sort can do more than one task. That is why we need to specifically write here what we can do. IB
Yeah. Yeah.
copy can do only one task, copy members from this to this. But the DD names are not fixed. So we need to mention which is input, which is output. So see, each and every utility behaves differently. Similarly, when we do ID camps, in ID camps also you'll have to write this kind of sorted syndicate star statements. Clear?
Okay. Steps name in ID comes also we can define anything we want.
Hmm. In
Okay.
ID camps also we can do.